Well, on a cold, windy day, I'm going to take a walk around, starting in the bulb houses, where I can see all the beautiful little narcissus and some snowdrops. Outside, Miss Molly's watching me. Hello, Molly. Really beautiful, the narcissus. These are the ones in pots. So we have Ramoxii and Albidus, some of my own hybrids. The bag, just to show you the scale, Craigton chorister, really against my hand, pretty big flowers. If I compare it with a sister seedling down there, you can see how much bigger it is. We come round here. Now Molly, you don't come into here. You're not supposed to be in here. The yellow of Narcissus bulbicodiums, the paler colour of the Ramoxii from the roof, the ruffinus, little intense yellow hybrids just coming out. Little leaves, as you can see. There's snowdrops, ever so many different bulbs in here. Right down here, not quite open yet, but this is the Galanthus that Ian Christie named for Maggie, Galanthus Maggie Young. Around here a bit pot of EA bowls. That's the Galanthus. This is Narcissus albicans, which is another of the more recently named species that's of this great group, confusing group. I think we should worry less about their naming and just enjoy them for their beauty, because there's such a range and a variation. However, let's not dwell here too long, because I want to take you all around the garden and the other bulb house. Molly, I think you should come out of here with me. Come on. Go round past one of the sand beds where the cyclamen comb coming out. Not extensive clumps like some people have in warmer gardens, but I'm just so pleased to, after many years of trying, getting it to establish. Oh, I just see down here a little clump of, here we have Galanthus Elizabeth Harris, and just there's a wee clump there. We have other bits elsewhere, but where am I headed? I'm going into this other bulb house because it's really looking nice just now, with more and more daffodils coming out. I'm going to walk up this end because try and get the light behind me for better to capture the images. But bulbicodium, there's albidus, there's cantabricus, there's ramoxii, and there's all the hybrids. And of course there's crocus. But it's just a, oh my goodness, it's just a glorious mix. You get focus on that, yeah. Down there, deep yellow ones. Some looking up in the air. What a range. Just so many variations. And all these are seedlings. These are all raised from seeds, so, which is partly why there is such huge variation, and it involves a number of species and hybrids. So many different variations. Of course the crocus is coming out as well, and there's a colchicum down here coming. This is a really nice shaped one with a nice shape to the corona. You compare that to one with a very wide flat face. Here's another one with a wide flat face, but this time it's quite pleated and wrinkled as opposed to smooth. Some have very extended anthers. With some, the anthers and that are included are mostly back inside the tube. The small ones, big ones, my goodness. I just love them so much. And at this time when there's not much else out, and there is yet a lot more to come. Ever present is my paintbrush for pollinating. So this is the all planted in the sand beds. Fewer narcissus down this side because I've been concentrating with some of the other genus on that side. Spin round to one of the frames. We've got other forms of Eranthis. Eranthis, close to Pinnatifida but Biosuriensis from Korea. The wee cage over the top is just to stop the birds pulling off the heads, which they sometimes do. Now then, the garden. Well, let's have a... Now we've had a quick look in the bulb houses to see what's happening in the garden. The Eranthis and the snowdrops and the molly all out. Really pushing up. So we've got, that's a sort of plicatus hybrid, that's Snoopy, other unnamed forms. If you go round to here, we've got a group of Voronoi. I'm just going to grab that bit of litter that left over from all the debris that Storm Kyra blew into the garden. As we go round, more snowdrops. Sitting here, this is the, as my shadow comes past, this is the mighty atom group ones. So fairly short stems and these giant flowers with the Eranthis and there are the seedlings escaping into the gravel. Hellebores starting to come out. The very earlier ones of course are out, but there's an awful lot more to come. So I won't go up to that bit of the garden, I'll just stick in this bottom half. Just walking around, it's really wakening up the garden now. The leucodiums coming around. They've seeded out beyond the edge of the bed along with other plants. And I see trilliums seeding down there as well. So we've got trilliums that are seeding around. These beds will soon be completely full, but just the earliest ones. Lots of leucodiums in this bed. Over here, what can we see? The earliest of the Corydalis caucasica. We have the lovely Eranthis. I do love Eranthis. And yet more snowdrops just blowing in the wind. Just the movement. It's nice the way they dance on the wind. The birds singing. And the wind blowing. It really is quite freezing. A nice clump there, needs splitting probably, you know, that's really quite congested clump, so that'll, if I get round to it, I'll make a note and get that's one of the many clumps that needs to be lifted and divided. Let's spin round this bed. We can see in the rock garden there's a lot of bulbs that come up in there. Just now the wee Pushkinia Cilioides, common, dead easy plant, but such a little beauty in this early time in the year. Iris Catherine Hodgkins, really nice ones, nice and clean. I see a lot of virus stalk around you. If you see dark blue streaks running up the various floral parts, it's usually a sign that it's virus, but we've had this stock for many years and it's clean. So we'll just spin around and complete a short circuit with some more hellebores. Snowdrops. Many kinds. Just the same out here as we've got elsewhere. Round to clump of Narcissus. Leucodiums that have put themselves between the rocks. There's even a Doronicum there that survived the winter, or winter's not been too bad. Cyclamen, more hellebores. This is just waking up, there's a lot more to come. And so if I just spin around and look back up the garden, we'll call it a day there. That's just a walk around the garden on a cold, very cold, windy day. And the sun has come out at least. Molly, are you going to say goodbye? Molly? Oh, there's a girl. Bye bye from me and bye bye from Molly. Thanks for joining me. Bye.